Hello, and welcome to the second week of 2024. So, I hope this message finds you amid the gentle embrace of January, where resolutions find the rhythm, possibilities of the year begin to unfold. This is the week of January the 8th through to the 14th, 2024. It's a time when the echoes of the New Year's resolutions linger and the energy of self reflection deepens. So, whether you're taking intentional steps towards your goals or simply finding a place of peace in the present moment, know that the universe is harmonizing with your journey. As we immerse ourselves in the energy of this week, let's cultivate a space for inner harmony, self discovery. January invites us to continue the journey within, to align our intentions with the cosmic flow and embrace the wisdom that unfolds in the quiet moments. I'm truly grateful to have you here, sharing in this cosmic exploration. Together, let's navigate the currents of the energy around us, uncover the insights for the week, and infuse the early days of the year with a mindful presence. Stay tuned as we unravel the cosmic threads from January the 8th through to the 14th through the tarot cards. I'm excited to share my insights, offer some guidance, and be a part of your journey into the depth of 2024. Wishing you cosmic peace and a week filled with mindful moments. Let's go now to our personal sun, moon, and rising zodiac signs, and let's continue this journey together. I'll see you there. Welcome, Pisces. This is your weekly focus for January the 8th through to the 14th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. And if you appreciate me being here, please, if you like the content, if you like what I do here, if you appreciate me, by all means, take a moment to hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, back to you, the reason we're here. Okay. Our energy for the week, the underlying energy is, look at this, the High Priestess. Wow, there is magic around you and there is magic within you, okay? The High Priestess to say, you know what, sit in quiet contemplation, look within, and see the magic that is within you. Your talents, your abilities, the unique you. You know, all those paths, all those lessons, all those life skills that you picked up at the University of Life on the way here. I mean, they all make you who you are today. And so you are unique and beautiful and magical, and it's your birthright. So reach within and understand how you can bring that magic to the surface. Because it's yours, it's your birthright. Absolutely. The High Priestess, wow. Let's see. I mean, Capricorn's was good, and then, like, everybody's was good, but Capricorn's was good, and then Aquarius was like, wow. And let's see what you bring to the table. So we got the Six of Cups. I think you're understanding that you can do whatever you want to do, that you can create, that you can manifest, that you can transform your reality. That some of those things, I think you're doing some kind of soul searching here of understanding that, you know, in grade 4, you know, the art teacher, like, pretty well said, throw your piece of work in the garbage, you know, don't go into art, you know, don't get a day job. That's what you'll do best at. You know, and you're probably like so angry, like you were the worst art teacher ever. You're not even a nice person. You don't know anything about art. This is beautiful. And maybe your friends heard, oh my gosh, right? You weren't going to show anything creative ever again to anybody. You didn't want to be joked at or made fun of or poked at or being ridiculed in some way or And so you stayed away from it, even though it was a passion, a dream, a desire for you. And you're coming to realize that it was just somebody's opinion, that it wasn't the truth. They had no idea. I remember my daughter, she came home Oh gosh. Anyways, we'll jump ahead. She was helping me clean out the attic, and I'm one of those moms, if I cleaned off the fridge, it went into a box and then it went into the attic. I mean, I'm just brutal. I couldn't throw the stuff away, right? And so my daughter came home with this picture that she drew in class. And she was like grade 1 or grade 2. And I was like, I just made such a fuss over it. Oh, it's beautiful. I went and I hung it on the fridge. People would come over, like the grandparents, they lived next door, so they would come over and, oh, let me show you what Jessica drew at school. And they'd ooh and ah and, so anyway, she's helping me clean out the attic. And she comes across this picture and she goes, oh my God, I remember drawing this, Mom. And I go, yeah. She goes, and I remember you hung it on the fridge and you showed everybody. And I said, yeah. And she goes, this is but ugly. This is like horrific. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. And it was true. It was a horrible, horrible drawing. But, I used to always have her, one of her paintings behind me. I'll have to put it back up again. It's right there in the corner, but you can't see it. And she'd do a mug to match it. And she's such the artist, and she's such the creator. And she's a published author, and she probably wouldn't be any of those things if I would have went, oh, that's nice. Okay, get ready for supper, and just bypassed it, or kind of like didn't make a big deal out of it. I mean, obviously, if she showed it to me, she thought it was great. So, but not everybody has somebody as zany as me for a mom. So, but I was always, build them up, build them up. I remember my boys were, they're both autistic, and I went to the doctor, and so he would go through Paul, and then he'd go through my other son, and, all the things, and I would talk about them. And finally, one day, he says, okay, I love that you have so many achievements each time we meet, but we have to talk about the things that aren't working, that need help, that, this is where we should be concentrating. And I was like, well, I don't notice those things. I don't look at those things. If you don't look at those things, chances are they go away. Anyways, I'm getting off topic here. It's all about me. But this is where you're coming into a knowledge and knowing where maybe somebody has told you something about your talents, your ability, your work habits, what you're good at, what you're not good at. And I think you're discovering that was just an opinion, that you actually do have talent. And so that might be the magic you're pulling out here. Absolutely. King of Swords, you get a little determined here. There's a passion. There's a passion to go forward in a way that you never have before. Now, this could be work and career. This could be, maybe you haven't been appreciated for your talents, your abilities, or they were pushed aside, or you never went after that job that really filled you with passion and desire. You were doing the mundane, and you're realizing it, and you're seeing now that you want to go forward in a new direction and dive into your passions, dive into your desires. I mean, that could be something. It could also be a relationship, absolutely. It could be, how you are going to transform you. How are you going to step into the person that you want to become? When people look at you, that's what they see, kind of energy. This could be creating a brand new path for yourself in some way. You're getting determined. And be careful of this energy, because you could end up with blinders on. You won't see all the things that are available to you because you're so focused on what is driving you right now, or that passion, that dream. And I'm not saying that the passion or dream is wrong or you shouldn't follow it, but you should keep the blinders off, because there could be so much more to that you haven't even realized yet. But you're strong, you're determined, you're forceful almost in your actions or your words. Your words. your transformation. Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands says that you have walked many paths in order to be in this moment in time. And you're holding this wand in front of you, and it is stubby, and it is twisted, and there is no growth on it. But that's how each of the wands started that stand behind you. You're sizing it up. You're saying, well, I don't know if I can grow this one tall and straight and strong. I don't know if I can bring growth to this path. It's going to take courage. It's going to take strength. It's going to take taking a risk. But all these other paths have kind of led you to this point. But you're still deciding. You're not sure if you're going to take on this. It would be a new beginning, but there's this courage that has to be a part of this. And you standing, I don't know, in your truth, or maybe there's obstacles. Maybe people are telling you that it's the wrong way. Maybe they're putting self-doubt there. I mean, this could be relationships even, right? You know, all of our relationships, and we end up knowing hundreds upon hundreds of people, if not thousands, in our lifetime. And we've grown some very strong relationships, and we've grown very strong because of those relationships. Maybe this is a brand new relationship, and you're not really sure. You're not really sure if you can be that dedicated, or you want to step that close to that relationship and grow it. And maybe you're in a position of a caregiver or something. I almost kind of get that it could be somebody that you are to start helping, and you're not sure if you can be successful. You're weighing out your options. But there is a passion about it for you. And you've got that determined look as you look upon it, like, I could do this. I know I've got what it takes. And those are the words you should be saying to yourself. Okay, work and career. Ace of Wands. Ooh. Are we leaving a job? Are we thinking about leaving a job? Are we going in search of, it could be a different type of abundance. It doesn't necessarily have to be financial. It could be more satisfactory. It could be more in line with who you are, your passions, or what you like doing, love doing. You're understanding what needs to be left in the past, but this is work and career. What needs to be left in the past and how you're moving forward. I get this real sense that there's this new dynamic opening up in you about where you want to go. I don't think, you're still in the deciding phase. You're still in the what if phase. So we'll see what the spirituality card says, but I would grow this a little bit in my mind. I would, throw in different things, different situations that could happen, and or things I could create within it, or things I could invent within it, or how I could put a piece of me into it, like it's my signature. It's not, it was always like, there was that one person that could do that one job in a way that nobody else could, and no matter how people tried, they could not quite do it like that person. Like they just had their own flair, their own pizzazz. But this is definitely about past and future. This is definitely about, and maybe you just brought a bunch of baggage from past jobs into your job, and you've decided that that's not what this is at all, and I've got to embrace what it is. Or it could be that you're leaving a job. It could be that you've been unemployed for a very long time or a very short time, and now you are going in search. You're ready to join the workforce again, or and this is new beginnings. This is new starts. This is work and career. If you don't work, you don't want to work, it's about how you are of service to others, or your role in the community, or building your stature in the community, or home and family, or it's like you're taking a new path, or you're deciding on a new path. And one that is filled with more abundance, I think. I think you are, and that abundance doesn't necessarily have to be financial, although it could very well be financial. We are in a money year. We're in a money year. Actually, the week starts out with the 8th, so we're in a money week, right? If you look at the first, the energy that drives the week. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to move on. You're ready to go for that promotion. You're ready to step into that opportunity. You're ready to take a risk on yourself. You're believing in yourself. You're looking at that challenge. You're looking at it in the eye. I think you want more in your life than what you are right now getting. Even if it's great what you're getting, I think you want more. You want to be challenged. You want, you want to, really embrace your potential, perhaps. Love and relationships. Oh, we got the Knight of Cups. Okay, this is my knight in shining armor. How wonderful that he shows up in relationships for you. This is, just creating those romantic moments. Regardless of what stage you are in the relationship, or, it doesn't even need to be romantic. It could be a platonic relationship where, let's go have a sip of tea. Maybe one more sip. Okay. I had to stop. I might have to stop this video for a second till I can breathe again. I've been down for a week. I mean, and I'm pushing through this. I think I'm gonna be successful. Now, it's not gonna be my midnight because it's after midnight now, but I wasn't going to not do this. Okay, you are a priority. The Knight of Cups, yeah, it's about tenderness and serenity and, joining of hearts. It's like deepening relationships. But we're deepening those relationships by creating moments of happiness and joy. Now, if you're looking for somebody, I mean, this is a card that says, you could just meet that perfect somebody. Treats you like the king or the queen or the royalty that you are. But it's also about infusing your world, right? Your best friends, your co-workers that you're close to, the people in the community that you love, okay? It's about embracing them. It's about loving them. It's about taking time to have a coffee with them, or have a small chat with them, or, just connect. Maybe grow a memory. Get a group of people, go bowling or something, right? Well, that's not very romantic, or sensual, but you know what I mean. Okay, so, well, I'll leave it in your capable hands. Obviously, my ideas, and not so good at this point. Okay, go bowling. That's, whew, my heart be still. Okay. Okay. Queen of Wands for your spirituality. So I think what you need to do is you just need to just kind of grow that dream a little bit and step into it. Feel the magic of it. I think there's a lot of research you're going to do or investigating. You're going to ask some questions. It's not like you're just diving into something here. So it's about, first seeing it in your mind and just growing it a little bit and doing some research and understanding, watch the blinders, right? We don't want blinders on. here. We want to see the horizon for all it has to offer us. Okay, this is about anticipating the new beginnings. Okay, you're sitting there and you can't wait to start, but before you start, she is the judge and jury here. She asks the questions, she digs, she researches, she makes sure that all of her questions are answered before she decides to commit to something. But when she commits, there is a spark in her. Everybody wants to be around that energy. So I want you to start seeing yourself, igniting that spark. What does it look like? What are you doing? If you could wake up tomorrow morning and do whatever you wanted to, just tomorrow morning, okay? You got till noon, okay? So from the time you wake up, so I bet you're going to set your alarm clock and not hit the snooze button if this happens. Till noon, you could do whatever you wanted, whatever your heart desired. And it didn't even matter if you had to go across the globe. It would just happen, okay? Snap of the fingers. There's magic. We started out with the High Priestess. Of course, there's magic. What would it be? What would it be if you woke up tomorrow morning and you could step into a dreamland? And it'd only be a couple of hours, but you could do it. Because when people think that's your new life, people have to kind of cut off on they short circuit somehow. But, just a couple of hours, you're going to get to experience that dream. Okay, and then you can decide whether or not you want to make it come true and do the work to get there. But what would it be? Start fantasizing a little bit about, but it's not really fantasizing as much as it is you are. I think whatever you turn up here is going to be very practical, very sound, very doable. Okay, health, well-being. I used to call this spot home and family. I don't know why I do health and well-being now. I might do back to home and family because a lot of the cards relate more with home and family. But for health and well-being, okay, don't stagnate yourself, okay? Don't keep waiting on that shore. Okay, you're in this boat. Obviously, by the back of the boat, it fits a motor. And you've been waiting for that motor because you just want the easy trip, or you don't want to work too hard, or you just haven't had the oomph to really dive into something maybe. This is the time to go forward. This is no more waiting around. This is the time to push off with that pole and go into uncharted waters. Now, when I say that to you, okay, this is when your health and well-being. So it's time for you to make sure that you are taking the best care of you possibly can. That you are treating yourself like the temple it is. That houses that beautiful soul that you are, okay? That spiritual being that is having that human experience. This is about not stagnating yourself, not getting into routines and ruts that don't, lead you towards optimum health. This is about challenging yourself to do something more for yourself. And you're with somebody else, so it's not just a solo journey. I mean, it could be with many people, but we've got one person in the boat at least. But obviously you're waiting for somebody to bring a motor to you, so there could be more. Oh. Circle of Doors Tarot. Oh gosh. And trust me, that cop is so much better than it was. It's been a week. Oh my goodness. And I've tried to kick it to the curb with just about everything known to mankind, and it's not budging. Oh, well, it's budging a little bit, but I'd like a lot more success than I'm having. The Two of Knives, choice. She made it seem so cut and dry. I pretended I was too smart for such easy questions. But in the end, I had to admit, it was only fear or love. Step into the mirror of hidden reflections and reveal the clean and clear decision you've already made. Out past all the flowery language and distracting details lies the essential dilemma, the one question that truly matters. This world lives and thrives by the magic of symmetry, the union and the division of pairs. And in this dance of duality lies the secret upon which the mind balances. You need only to silence your inner chattering and look closely with a sharp and clear eye to find the simple answers that have been waving your banner and calling your name. So ask yourself, what is the fundamental question at the heart of the problem? Have you considered every conflicting angle? When all outside influence is removed, which part of you makes the final call? Your affirmations for this week are, I make important decisions with clear eyes. I know what serves me and what does not. I gain confidence through awareness. I am decisive. And don't go anywhere. Remember, we've got to do our Power Thought card by Louise Hay, right? So we'll get that out. That was a deep card. Okay. Stop looking and feel the energy. Freedom is my divine right. I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.